Heyo, what's up? I have a lot of things to do around the house. I figured I'll take you with me and we can hang out. And I don't know how to finish that sentence. I have my weekly reset to do. On my to-do list is dishes, kitchen, clean out the fridge, clean up the toys, vacuum, laundry. I need to put away my baby's bassinet. My youngest has been sleeping in his crib for a few weeks now. I hasn't been using it, but I have been using it for storage. That needs to be put away, get stored in someone else's attic. It's been a while since I made a little sweet treat. And I've been looking on Pinterest, trying to find healthier desserts. Newsflash, there aren't any healthier desserts. But I figured if there's fruit in there, that will count. So we're going to be hopefully making a fall inspired kind of dessert together. Remember what I said earlier about cleaning the fridge? Yeah, that literally never happened. Anyways, I was reading, or actually I wasn't reading, I was looking on my Instagram and this quote popped up. It says, cleaning is just putting stuff in less obvious places. And literally, I cannot express how real that is for me. I hate visual clutter, and I hate clutter altogether, but it cannot be avoided, especially right now in my life. So I feel like I'm just moving piles of clutter from one place in my house to the other, upstairs to downstairs to the car. It just never gets fully clean. My next inspirational quote I have for you today is, cleaning is a journey, not a destination, and that journey leads to snacks. I don't know if you're anything like me, but after a long day, I need a little sweet treat. But then I'm in the same cycle that I was before, dishes overflowing in the sink, have to clean the kitchen again. Is it really worth it? Yeah, it probably is. I'm going to show you a thrift find. I went to Goodwill yesterday trying to find the rest of my son's Christmas presents. There's a few things I really want to get him, but I don't want to pay full price. So like children's books, I'm not paying full price for that. I did not find any of his Christmas presents, but I found this wrapping paper. I love it. It's so cute. And it was only $1. And you get quite a bit for $1. So that was a win. All right. So, not gonna lie, I recorded me talking to the camera and I didn't realize that my head was cut off the entire time. And that is the downside of recording on your phone because I cannot see myself. I use the back camera because it's better quality. But let me just explain to you what I am doing. My son is very, very long. He is 4 months and he is in 9-month clothing because his legs are just so long. He doesn't fit in the bassinet, so we moved him to the crib a little bit earlier than most people do. And he's been doing really well over there, sharing a room with his big brother. So we are packing up the bassinet, saying goodbye to this visual clutter, giving me some more space on that side of the bed. And so yeah, I'm cleaning it up, vacuuming up. We're going to be making apple fritter bread. Okay, let's go ahead and get everything out. I need apples and vanilla extract and sour cream from the fridge. Baking soda, cinnamon. Oh no! It wants me to have ground ginger. I don't have ground ginger. So I wonder if I use pumpkin pie spice, would that be the same thing? Don't look inside my cabinets. Okay, and it says baking soda, not baking powder. Okay. Cinnamon. Okay, let's see if I have pumpkin pie spice instead. Here it is. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, I think that's it. I'm not really into recipes that are more than one step. 3 bowls is a little much for me, but oh well. If you hear the dishwasher running in the back, that's because we live here. spray this sucker real good. Avocado spray. Okay, it doesn't say to peel the apples, but I'm going to peel the apples first because no one likes the peels. The recipe calls for 2 medium apples. I don't feel like my apples are medium. I feel like they're pretty small. So I'm going to do 3 apples. Yummy. If they're a little brown, that should be fine, right? It's going to be baked anyway. They're going to turn brown when you bake them. Okay, in with the apples goes the brown sugar, cinnamon, and ginger. I need to get my brown sugar out. Okay, how much brown sugar? Half a cup. Did you guys know if you put a piece of bread in with your brown sugar, it won't get so hard. It'll be soft. Yum, smells good already. Cinnamon and ginger. Teaspoon. Okay, I'm going to do a little less cinnamon because I'm doing apple pie spice. No, pumpkin pie spice. And that has cinnamon in it too. So I'm going to do 1.5-ish. I don't know how much ginger. That should be enough. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, that's good. And this one gets mixed. Second bowl is the egg, sugar, oil, and sour cream and vanilla. So where's my egg? How many eggs? 1 egg. Okay. I'm making some bread. You want to help? 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil. I'm just going to eyeball it. Guys, close enough. I'll add some more if I need to. Where's my vanilla? Oh, right here. 2 tablespoons of vanilla. I'll just use the rest of that. Add that to the grocery list. All right, we have a little helper joining us. 1/4 cup. Okay, we'll just do 1 big scoop of this. That looks like a 1/4 cup. Go ahead. Oh. Oh. Okay, go ahead and stir that. Stir, 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 stir. It says separate it into 3 separate bowls. I'm not doing that. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix, mix, mix. We're going to put in just a little bit of this. This is the apples. I didn't do a very good job mixing that. Oh well, it's all going in the same place. You help me? Put it in here. Oh no! Uh-oh, are you clean? I'm gonna clean this up or you'll spill. I'm gonna finish making this though. Put it in the oven. Final result. Let's see how it turns out. Now time to clean this up. Screenshot the recipe. I know it's hard letting kids help in the kitchen. It's always going to be a mess some way or the other, but it is so worth it. They love it. I love it. It's so much fun, even though it's messy. Salmonella who? This actually tastes really good. Perfect. The very last thing is laundry. So I just want to kind of chat with you guys about like the purpose of this channel. I was definitely in a rut after I had my second. Like I did not want to, clean. And then the worse my house got, the worse I felt. And so I figured, like literally this was my thought process. I figured that if I'm recording myself, I will like get stuff done. So that's what I'm doing. And if I, have people who are in the same situation as I am, it has some more motivation too. And also like on YouTube, for the things that I like to watch and the things I like to search, there is not a lot in that category. So like I live in a pretty small house. I want to watch people who are average, just like me. And I want to watch people who live in small homes and how they survive, because it's really difficult to organize a space and not compare ourselves to the Pinterest perfect homes. Instagram and Pinterest make me feel like I can do a lot that I can't do. Or I look at something like, oh, I can totally do that. And I cannot. Or it doesn't turn out the way that I'm expecting it to. We need to start normalizing normal houses, normal families, normal childhoods for our children. The Pinterest perfect bedrooms, the Pinterest perfect meals, the Pinterest perfect like birthday parties. What happened to like the original nostalgia of children's birthdays? Looking for inspiration for like the food I like to cook my family or things like that. Like we are like on a low budget, so it's like low budget meals that aren't just like pre-made food. Like I like to feed my family pretty like wholesome foods straight from the ground. I want to be like a pretty encouraging channel, a real channel. I'm not going to share what I'm not going to share, and I will share what I want to share. It might not make sense like how I post things, because I'm just going to share what I want to share. And if it doesn't, the algorithm doesn't like it, the algorithm doesn't like it. If I'm enjoying it and I'm getting my stuff done around the house, that sounds great to me. And I'm making like childhood memories for my children. Like you don't have to put so much work and effort into making a memory for your child. Like even just like making bread with my kid today. Yes, it ended up in a disaster or a mess. That's still like a part of his memories that is, he'll remember forever. It's minimal effort, but like maximum happiness for your child, or maximum effect. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I don't know. Like, I just kind of want to talk about whatever I want to talk about. We have been owners of this. I don't know if it's considered a townhouse or a condo or an apartment, but we've been owners, or we bought this house 5 years ago as our starter house. Now look at us. We are a family of 4 plus a dog. Starter house who? I don't know. But we are making it work until we can afford to move. And something that I was very happy we did way back when we were first married, me and my husband were both teachers. In the state that we live in, we are probably the least paid out of all the other states in the United States compared to the cost of living. And our cost of living in this state has doubled because we are one of the states that everyone wants to move to. Anyway, what was I saying? We're one of the states that everyone wants to move to. Our housing, our groceries, not just like everyone else in the United States, ours have gone up in an insane amount. So our starter house is looking more like a long-term home. Sorry. Our starter house is looking more like a long-term home, but we are making it work just like everyone else in the United States. We all are struggling in one way or the other. We are so grateful to have this place, but I think a part of me recently has been discontent. Oh, okay, I'm back. A little bit out of breath, which is kind of sad because I just went up and down the stairs one time. What was I saying? Oh, we've been living here for 5 years, and yes, we are so grateful to be homeowners, but I did not envision ourselves living here for 5 years. And I think a part of me was a little bit, part of me, how can I explain it without sounding ungrateful, but part of me recently has been upset, I guess, that we are still here and we, like, things keep happening. Like, our AC went out, we're down vehicles, but it's like, at what point do we keep trying to stay here? Because we're getting priced out of our own state. And and it's like, we don't want to leave our family, but we are craving something more. Like, we want a yard for our children to run and play. We have 2 boys. Keeping them cooped up in a small little townhouse condo can work. It's just not as what we envisioned our lives to be looking like right now. We haven't been taking care of our home, which is being awful stewards of what the Lord has given us. But like, I was thinking, like, our AC unit went out in September, so I was freshly postpartum. And AC units, it was the whole system, like the HVAC, the unit. That's 5 figures that we had to pay for a new one, which is fun. Is I don't want to live out without AC around here because that's miserable. So I was happy to pay it, but it got me thinking because they're asking me questions like, when did you clean the coils last? And it's like, I've been here 5 years and I've never done that. Or things when was like, I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, when we first moved in, we wanted to paint, we wanted to renovate, we wanted to make this place a home. But the more things that you add, like even decorations, I felt so cluttered and closed in. I feel like the walls are closing in on me and I don't even have decorations up. And it's like, at this point, we're here for 5 years. Should I be starting to decorate? Should I be starting to settle in? Like, I felt like I've never been settled. And now it's like, I need to, start taking care of things. And I was just thinking today, when I was putting the laundry in the washer, I've never cleaned like the seal around my washer, and it's probably disgusting in there. Or I've never cleaned certain things, and I've been here for 5 years. So I think that's going to be my next thing I do, is cleaning the things that I have never cleaned, or deep cleaning the things I have never deep cleaned since moving here, because 5 years is a long time. And it's just being a good steward of what we are given, or the cards we are dealt. I feel like we're in a rat race, and as soon as we get ahead a little bit, something happens. Or as soon as we save a little bit of money, something happens. I know we're in this financial situation, financial place, to teach us probably being good stewards of our money, organizational skills, how to be a little bit minimal, how to save our money, not be spending it on whatever we're wanting. And I know some people be like, well, why don't you go back to work? I did work while I was pregnant with my second. It's a lot to ask for family members to watch my kid 5 days a week or 40 hours a week. It's a lot to ask. And it's like, I want my parents and I want my in laws to remain grandparents and not be the caregivers of my children. Also, to work, it's like I'm basically working for daycare costs. Daycare out there is so crazy and so expensive. So if I go back to work and I put the kids in daycare, I won't have anything left over to actually save money or do anything. It's just I'm spending less time with my children. I am doing some things on the side, like tutoring and some odd jobs. Some family members that if they don't want to do something, I do odd jobs for them, and that's helping. The money isn't making sense. Like if you look at the math of our finances, the math ain't mathin'. But somehow we are still coming out of every month by the skin of our teeth. We're not going into more debt. We are very lucky to be in this financial place that even if the math isn't mathing, we are still seeing blessings coming through. On another note, did you like my shirt? I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. And a lot of people skip right past Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas. Or maybe, do you guys do this? It's like, it's fall starting September, and October it's Halloween, and then November 1st is Christmas. The week of Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving, and then right after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas again. I know some people who do it like that, but I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. Do you guys decorate for Thanksgiving? I'm not gonna lie. I think I am bah humbug, but I did not decorate for fall this year. Like I said before, I feel like the walls are slowly closing in, and if I add anything, including decorations, I feel I think I feel too overwhelmed, and it's like I'm not keeping up on my normal housework like I should be. So it's like even worse, or the feeling of it is even worse. Even like I feel like my house is just a hot mess. Everyone is in different walks of life, you know. Or another thing, I'm not looking forward to this. Our dog has super wiry hair. Like, so, it gets into everything. Everything. Like, even a lint roller can't get it out. She has super wiry hair. Since I took a few weeks off of doing, like, household chores after I had my youngest, like, I feel like my upstairs carpet is just, like, matted with her hair. I am not looking forward to deep cleaning that. And I am so embarrassed about the carpet in my room, the carpet in the hallway. I'm so embarrassed about it. So that's something I'll clean probably off the camera, unless you guys want to see it and cry with me, because I think it's going to be an all-day thing trying to get the hair out of my carpet. But it has to be done, because that's one of my number one things that is bothering me, is just the dog hair. Do you decorate for Thanksgiving? Do your fall decorations come down as soon as Halloween is over? Do you decorate for Halloween? I don't know how people do it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I have this one decoration. I got it from my husband's grandma, and I call it corn turkey because it's a statue of a turkey, and the face is made out of gravy, and the body is made out of a cob of corn. And it's one of my favorite decorations. I did not put it out this year. I did not decorate at all this year. I feel like I have too many things in my space. But I think, like, with the bassinet, like, since we just put that away, I'll feel a little bit better. Also, our baby swing broke. Like, yes, we did get it secondhand from my first. So this is the second kid that we've had it with. So who knows how old it really is. But I would put my baby in it, and I'll just drop him in, and then I'll set it, and it'll go normal speed, and then it will speed up, and then it'll slow down, and then it will stop, and it's like, it's just a pain because it is not helpful anymore. So we are going to move that on, and for our next child, we will just get a new swing. Probably a smaller one that will fit our space a little bit better, because this one was kind of big. But in the meantime, I'm going to borrow one from a family member. He doesn't really like the swing part, but it was also like a bouncy seat. So we're going to borrow a bouncy seat from a family member until he is up and out of that stage of needing to be in one. What's the weather like where you are? Right now, like in the mornings and at night, you need a long sleeve shirt and pants. But during the day, we're in shorts and a t-shirt. Once the sun comes out and is shining for quite a while, we're in shorts and a t-shirt. But I'm curious, what kind of climate do you have during this time of year? Please let me know. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to finish up this laundry, put it away, and go spend time with my family. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.